I know I'm cutting the warm up, the little battlefield ASMR a little short. Uh, Brinjar did tell me that map flip is inbound. They haven't done it yet, but they're going to here in a little bit. Yeah. So what we have here, the embassy. My darling, my creation. Thing I hold second dear to 10th Mountain, of course. 10th Mountain Division. That's my clan. I, of course, am Colonel Matthews with the 10th Mountain Division, aka BMAT 15. If you guys only know me by stream or by YouTube, whatever. And yeah, we got a fucking game on our hands this time. The Easy TAC Team, guys that I've known for a very long time. They're going to be going up against the 75th Ranger Regiment. Of course, 75th. They are new guys to the embassy. They had their own little gig called the Senate. But they're coming over here, joining the embassy, finally getting them to come, play a match. Of course, what the embassy is, let me actually show you. Well, I guess let me talk about it for a sec. But the embassy is basically a conglomeration of mostly North American clans, some South American, even had some Aussies join us from time to time. But basically, it is a group of teams that come together and have a match every Friday night. We also, help each other seed servers. Sometimes teams will have events that they post. Basically a place for a lot of clans to kind of hang out, intermingle, do all that cool shit. Of course, like I said, every Friday we have a fight, and right now it's a Friday night fight. So, looks like everybody's in. It is 50v50. Looks like an easy guy is streaming the other side. Of course, all my scoreboards and stuff are set to stream from the easy side. But yeah, map has been flipped. I guess let's get ready to dance. Let me put on the background sound so once the map flips, you guys can hear all of the shenanigans going on in the background. Of course, explosions, people dying, all that good stuff. And the map has been flipped. Of course, the match today is going to be on Saint Marie du Mont, which is one of the best maps in Hell Let Loose, in my opinion. I'm still a big fan of the old Saint Marie du Mont. Looks like I'm joining Baker, Rifleman. I wish I had both. That both teams were, inside of the game, but unfortunately we only have one. So let me get out of sight. So might as well turn clipping on. And let me fly to the midpoint. Oh boy. Yeah, give me a sec, folks, as I get into position waiting on this clash. And now we will flip to the ground of battle. That, of course, the midpoint is AA Network. Looks like we have cattle sheds for the Allies' 4th point, and the barn is their HQ point, while the hamlets and fields are the Axis points in contention. Today, the guys in blue are the Axis. That's going to be ran by Easy TAC Team. The boys in red are going to be the Allies. That is going to be 75th, as you can see by their little clan tags here. Of course, I am running this on a 15-minute delay. That, of course, is for, I guess, peace of mind for the teams. Not really giving away positions that, if somebody is trying to stream snipe, by the time they see it, they're not going to be, current or, right then and there. That being said, I guess if I had to put money on this match, I'd probably bet on Easy. Simply because I don't know too much about 75th. I know they've beaten up on some teams. They've had some pretty good matches recently, against some teams that are going to be playing in the APL. But I'm not sure that they have fought somebody on the caliber of Easy just yet. So, but we'll find out. I mean, who knows? 75th might come in here and just whoop ass. For all I know. That's why I'm not a betting man. I don't put too much stock in all that. Also, it sounds like we got some planes flying overhead. Team's putting up initial supplies. Looking at the map, let's get rid of the scoreboard for a sec. Easy only has 2 sets of nodes up. They don't have all 3. Not sure if they're trying to remedy that situation. Looks like Potatoes is doing his best. He could probably get the 3rd set somewhere out to the north, since both of these are kind of, you know, spread about. And we are off. The match is live. Let's see the rollout. Looks like Easy with a full truck going right up the mid. Probably secure this area just south. You know, the wheat field, get right into A network. Looks like we have another truck kind of taking a westernly flank. While not a full truck and a supply truck taking the eastern side of the map. So it looks like they want to control, you know, this area east of A network, east of cattle sheds. Since of course the barn and cattle sheds are in that direction. But let's see. 75th, though, they are coming in hot and heavy into the point. Some guys are hopping out a little early. They do have a full truck. Looks like to the east. That truck is stacked full of dudes. And do they have... Yes, they have a truck. Looks like it's going for this compound. And they're actually starting to cap first, although Easy has quickly diminished that advantage. As you see, the one Easy truck making their way directly into point. Looks like they're ready for the fight. The other Easy truck's going for the compound. Looks like 75th has beaten them to that punch. Oh, that being said, that is a lot of Easy guys. They can really make some noise here. As I just kind of back away so we can see the whole battle in its perspective. Yeah, Easy winning the early gunfights. Slowly getting an advantage onto the point. I mean, look, they have a ton of guys. Look at all those guys just chilling on the roof. And in fact, E-Rock and Dank McStanky, they have no idea that each other is here. Literally right next to each other. Somebody needs to turn and kill the other. Oh my gosh, please. Looks like E-Rock finally realized little boy was right there. Oh man, that's amazing. And both teams getting to it hot. Hot and ready. Easy already with about 60% cap progress. Looks like they are going to take this point. Unless 75th really comes back with something heavy. That being said, though, only the one garrison. Looks like Toxic's going to get up another. I'd like to see a little bit more than that to start, but this garrison being in a central location straight to the point, not bad. That being said, though, looks like this cap's going to comfortably go to Easy, but 75th looking like they're going to have some heavy pressure. And look at this eastern flank. You know, with Maxi Pad, Deep Thoughts, Nick, Shep. Really strong presence from 75th to the east side of the map. And just like that, Easy going up 3-2. Oh man, 75th though, they're keeping the pressure on Easy, especially up here to the northwest. So my man Widow, he's gonna go in a nice flank. Maybe he can kind of come in behind, take out the 75th garrison. But 75th doing a decent job of keeping the pressure on Easy, kind of stopping Easy from advancing on the cattle sheds. Look at here, oh, the flare went up. That being said, the Easy guys know that they are here. And this garrison lit up for a sec. As you can see just by these outposts lighting up, they are on the eastern side of the point. 75th is closing in. As we can see right here. You know, about a squad and a half's worth of guys from 75th slowly making their way into the point. Easy, though, not making it easy whatsoever. I mean, they are crawling all over this place. But 75th, not going down without a fight. I'm looking at the rest of the map, though. Looks like Easy's pretty much set up for A network and A network only. They don't really have any advanced squads trying to set anything up to take cattle sheds right away. But that's going to keep 75th in this fight. You know, not having something advanced, you know, just to get pressure on cattle sheds. You know, 75th is going to live in the easy crawl until they do something. And looks like MaxiPad just nuked an OP with the AT class. In fact, yeah, he just nuked another. So 75th slowly breaking Easy down, it looks like, especially on this eastern flank. You know, right now looking from A network out to the east, they own the wheat field. And the point flickers. And the point's starting to get capped. Easy, if I were Easy, I would love to start pushing out. You know, start taking the ground, because if you just take it and sit on it, that's, you know, you're kind of letting 75th get right up into your craw by doing that. That being said, though, I mean, 75th, I mean, they're playing well. Preach down here, he's packing the shoddy. He just blew a man into chunks and pieces. And they are slowly breaking their way into the point. Preach Husky and Nick just went down, though. Yeah, they came with the pressure. I Heart Costco Pizza. He gets up a flare. Pretty much shows the easy guys where all the baddies are close. I'd love to see Trip, if he can get a supply guy up here, get a garrison, and claim this area of the map. You kind of need to possess this area if you want to really get pressure on cattle sheds. But that being said, though, 75th, they're not going quietly into the good night. Looks like Wiser, he is right on the garrison. He is going to take it out. And he does. So the instant reinforcement of the point is going to be nigh on impossible for Easy. And there is a 75 in the point, 75 medium, led by Shower Thoughts. That is an excellent name. And there's another guy named Deep Thoughts. Talking about the good kind of thoughts, not the bad kind of thoughts. But 75th playing the point well, you know, resetting outposts, making sure that they are set up for the recapture, with Easy taking the point right off the bat. Although Easy, they do have a really strong stream of reinforcements coming in. Points contested. That's good for Easy. Starts to be defended, gets contested. Still defended, now it's contested. Oh man, this back and forth seesaw battle. Oh man, is Easy, no, Easy's not gonna hold it. Is Easy gonna hold it? They're gonna start getting guys towards the strong point. And just like that, 3-2 in favor of 75th. That, hell of a play by 75th. Oh my gosh. Although it gets contested right off the bat. Easy though, they have such a presence. So basically it's going to be, you know, one team capping. How well can they get rid of the other? Like if you're 75th right now, you are trying to move troops into this wheat field and trying to clear that garrison that is just pouring Easy guys into the point. You know, if you're 75th, I mean, maybe consider putting a bombing run like right in this area just to wipe whatever Easy has. But then again, if you're 75th, you don't really know, you know, exactly where Easy is. Easy bombing run coming in though. He's gonna get a lot. Might get Steak Fries guy. Gets him. He's gonna miss Deep. Oh no, gets Deep Thoughts. Gets Sugar Daddy. Gets Husky. Gets Nick and one other guy. Couldn't quite see his name. And Easy with a little bit of cap pressure. Starting to cap. Was contested for a sec. This might just be a seesaw battle for the midpoint for a network. And I mean, it's it's like contested, cap, contested, capping, defending. This is a hell of a fight. Easy in 75th. It looks like Ralphus getting mixed in among some easy guys while he goes down. You know, the easy guy 12 saying easy dub, play smart. This is not an easy dub. 75th, bringing the pain. As they are up 3-2. And look at this girthy line of fellas. And they're actually calling in a bombing run of their own. Let's see where it lands. Gonna pull back and make sure. Make sure I get this right. Calling it on their own position. But I guess hopefully in their mind they can just kind of clear the easy guys south of the point. Although it did not get the OP. Looks like Leonidas, Dill Pickle, and E-Rock still balls deep into the fight. As they're just aggressively. And a Panther, of course, enters the point. Catches a rocket in the ass. My man, Deep Thoughts. Also catches a tank round. Deep Thoughts is out of rockets, but that Panther is in the hurt locker. 76. Just over there, my man gets the kill. Wow. That, of course, is Hagrid, Naders, and Kalishnikov. So that is a big expenditure of fuel for easy. 75th, managing to take out the Panther right off the bat. They do have, let me go to the scoreboard for a second, 400 fuel. All three nodes are up. Let me scroll out. They don't have another heavy on the battlefield, but it looks like they will be able to get one up soon, especially if my man is able to pop another encouraged. But that being said, though, 75th, kind of a weird front line, but like, I'd love to see these guys that are just to the northwest here crash down and claim this compound. And then if you're easy, I mean, this, you need to hold this. You might need another squad. You only got 2 squad leads here. Might need another one to reinforce and really hold this area, because this is crucial ground to capturing and holding a network. Looks like 75th knows that. They got Captain Dingus. Him and his boys are pushing into the point. Captain Dingus probably close enough to start burning OPs once he rounds corners and stuff. Tier Cell's right there. Him and Salami are going to get into it. Panzer IV getting into a clash with the 76. 76 was him in the turret if it didn't kill him at one pop. Yeah, this is tough. I mean, both teams are not necessarily going to make it easy for the other. Okay, so looking at the garrison situation. Everything looks fine for easy. They got 3 front lines. Now you love to see it. Looks like someone just got shot out of this truck here. So that means there's some kind of presence. And they do have a garrison way out on the flank. So that might be decent, you know, if 75th starts cutting in here. And maybe getting some outside pressure. Although easy, though. Starting to make their way into the point. Looks like they have a pretty aggressive... Yeah, they have an outpost right in the middle of the point, so... You know, these guys can start making plays. I'm going to make some of that happen, because they don't... 75th doesn't really have anybody in the point. They're, like, completely surrounding it. Looks like 75th, they are winning the fight for this compound west of A network. And the garrison south of the point's getting lit up. So... You know, looks like Preach. He's going to start making his way to it. In fact, the garrison... Garrison's right here. Well, looks like Big Bear defends it by taking out Preach. And the garrison is... Or the point itself is getting flickered. So these easy guys not going away. They're coming back. You know, this might just be a grudge match for the midpoint, if I'm being honest. Although if Easy captures, I'd love to see Trip immediately start getting pressure on cattle sheds. Because I think both teams are going to be so, you know, I guess bought in on AA Network that it's going to be hard for 75th to really have a lot of troops back at cattle sheds. Well, that being said, though, 75th defended for a second. Looks like 75th is cool controlling the east side of the map. I mean, they are just quickly trying to get into the points. So let me slow the camera down. I don't want to give anybody epilepsy or something trying to watch this. Or make the motion sick. But Easy capping the point. They do kind of have strong point supremacy. 75th with a quick defense. I mean, this is the definition of a seesaw. It's just back and forth, one way or the other. You gotta love it. This is amazing. But that being said, though, Easy's not capping anymore. 75th kind of on top of them, and it looks like Easy does get another Panther up. Big satchel goes off. Might have been an Easy satchel. Although, man, this point. Flares. Looks like 75th have quickly adopted, you know, the flare spam strategy. I'd love to see these guys from Easy, you know, I Cheat, Puck, Dis, and Arnie, start squeezing into the point. See if we can wipe out these spawns that are in the wheat field. But that was, oh my. So in the short time of me opening my map, all three Easy garrisons are down. All three Easy front lines. Looks like it's the commander, Major basically Zach. Wow, so 75th, I mean, if you're Easy, man, this is rough. Yeah, because they have no frontline Garys, so they're just going to live off OPs. You might get, you know, Brinjar or Dill Pickle. You know, these guys are going to start scrambling, getting supply guys. Looks like Stapneal has a supply guy with him. But yeah, you have to reestablish this quickly. This one, it's a nice little flanking front line, but you got to get these launches up. You have to. Looks like they might run into basically Zach on the eastern side of the map. Basically Zach and Shep. But looking at this as a whole, 75th looking pretty solid. Garrison does get reestablished, instantly goes warm. Looks like the 75th guys are pretty much right on top of it. Yeah, basically Zach is running right up to it. Looks like he burns an outpost. Doc's on the other side. He takes it out. Doc's shooting him out of frustration. My man Nick, he's in the woods too. I mean, this is a hell of a battle. I mean, back and forth. Oh man. But yeah, looks like Brinjar, my squad leading this battle. Ironically, he gets a garrison up. Like you need launch garrisons, especially on the midpoint. You need something just to get guys in there quickly. Looks like a Panther coming into play now. I mean, this match, it's just over 20 minutes old, and I'm impressed. Both of these teams coming out here throwing punches. 75th landing the latest one though. Let's see if Easy can respond. Looks like an Easy bombing run coming in. They're finally going to try to deal with whatever's in this wheat field to the east. And now Easy, they have like a squad's worth of guys in the strong point. So they're always going to be keeping the pressure on 75th. That being said, though, this squad is about squad size of 75th guys northeast of Hamlet. Kind of making me nervous if I'm an easy guy. Another bombing run coming in. That's an easy bomber run. My man gets a couple of his own guys. Doesn't really get much of 75th. But then again, it doesn't look like Easy's really figuring out where 75th Garys are, so it's kind of tough for the commander to be calling stuff in blind like that. Some 75th guys making their way towards Hamlet. My man Chips. I'm in Lockpan getting into it. Yeah, look for 75th, start getting some pressure on Hamlet. Just as I say that, though, Easy does start to contest AA network. And that's a 75th recon plane. Looks like Easy's going to start getting some pressure in from the east. That's good. So if they control this area of the map, they can push the cattle. I like it. Capture progress. Just for a second went towards Easy. Back to 75th. They are balls deep in this compound. Just west of A network with a 76 coming up. Oh. Panther bounces. 76 though. He's not going to be able to get another shot in time. Panther was just up around that hedge up there. But, man. Easy though. Coming in strong. Looking on the map. This garrison goes down. Easy was able to get another one up just east of that. But yeah, now 75th. They're going to start getting some flankers in. But that being said, though, the point is starting to be contested. And something just went down right here. That was another Panther. Oh, man. 75th. They're going to start getting the, fuel advantage. Though Easy almost has enough fuel to spawn another. Bombing run coming in. That's coming in behind. Major basically Zach. Basically calling one in on his own position. With an airhead. Oh, he timed that just right. To get the airhead bombing run combo. And now 75th. Look at this. They're starting to get pressure on Hamlet. I mean, this is perfect. This is an awesome play. I mean, Easy's probably going to respond to this. Actually, they have that bombing run took out the garrison that was immediately in the area. But yeah, if you're Easy, I mean, you're going to need a squad to come back here because now 75th staying disciplined. You know, they're not sending the entire house on that airhead. But if they keep this capture progress up, they just might. They just might. And then this battle's only 27 minutes old, folks, and we're already potentially on the brink of a 4-1. 75th, though, they're coming out of the woodwork. They are aggressive. Putting Easy on the back foot early. And pretty much all those guys are in the strong point, so it's going to take a considerable response from Easy. And of course now Easy's capping the point, but 75th, I mean, they're selling out to this. And if I'm the Easy commander, I'm thinking about a bombing run right over the point. Just wipe this, get you guys in there. Strafing run comes in. That was actually a 75th strafing run. Yeah, this is looking bad. 75th, they are balls deep. Hopefully Toxic, yeah, he's back here. I'm about to say he needs to get something up on fields just in case. Because if you're 75th, I mean, you need a 1-2 punch. You need to knock this shit out. That being said, though, that's a 4-1 in the case of 75th. It looks like 75th, they actually have a recon guy on the Gary back here. Yeah, he's wiping. This thing is locked. Oh my god. Man. 75th. I mean, I figured Easy would have the advantage since, you know, they're, I guess, a little bit more experienced, but 75th coming out throwing haymakers right off the bat. I mean, this is impressive. They got to watch out for the Easy guys coming in, but looks like they have, you know, 75th just pulling in their guys that were on AA network. But man, 75th. Strongly in control here. Up 4-1. Match isn't even a half hour old yet. I mean, this is impressive. But yeah, I mean, Easy, you're scrambling right now. They do have a Panther on the field. And they do have enough forces here. Because, I mean, it's going to be a while for 75th to be pulling off another, you know, airhead bombing run play like that again. Yeah, I mean, it's only Chris JT. He's the only guy really making pressure, and he just goes down. But, I mean, if you're Easy, I mean, there's tons of time. Don't panic. It's not the end of the world. And they do have a decent amount of forces kind of around the point. But it just looks like 75th has more. I don't know, maybe 75th is just running like 2 tanks. Easy's trying to run all 3. They just have more infantry. I don't know. But that being said, though, Easy does have a lot of guys with Panther support. Looks like they're going to be able to push right into Hamlet. Now, my man Iron Eagle back here, if he can start burning up some spawns, could be huge. He is the assault with the STG. Looks like my man Yukon Cornelius is looking for him. Iron Eagle looks like he throws a grenade right on top of him. Misses, though. Doesn't get Yukon. So my man Stapneal, he might mess around and get some pressure over here. And just like that, point starts going to Easy. 75th answers. But yeah, I mean, 75th, man, coming out strong. I'm deeply impressed. I really am. But that being said, though, Easy. Can they turn this around? Can they make this a 3-2? Are they going to have guys in position to threaten A network right away? Looks like these OPs up here just got wiped. Oh, man, you hate to see it. But you'd love to see guys like a squad lead getting to these supplies, getting a garrison up. You know, bring a supply guy with them, and these are only 50, and then immediately getting pressure on A network. You know, force 75th to be disciplined. Just like 75th kind of forced Easy to be disciplined. Like, that being said, though, Easy is quickly getting up into the fight. I mean, this is turning into a dogfight here for Hamlet. I mean, just looking at it. I don't really know what to make of it. I mean, it's almost like Like, I don't know. Like 75th looks like they have a lot more infantry. I don't know. They just have like more guys like spread around the map. So maybe they're only running like 1 or 2 tankers. But 75th's got to be winning the frag battle. That being said, though, I mean, easy. Like, if they can just continue getting pressure, I mean, there's a chance they could cap Hamlet back. Because it doesn't look like... Doesn't look like 75th's really in a hurry to move on to Fields. In fact, let's look at the Fields. Looks like the only real guys over are Nick, Maxi, Pat, and Shep. Chris JT, he's still trying to get back in here. But that's pretty much it. So 75th really packing his point full of guys. And a tank fight just happened. Looks like Easy lost another Panther. That is rough. Something else just blew up. What blew up here? Oh, that was a 76. So it looks like Easy might have satcheled that one. Yeah, the 76 right here. Hag Grenadiers and Kalashnikov. They are doing work. There again, they're done. But being said, that is an easy recon plane. Gonna be seeing these guys, you know, figuring out positions and stuff. Check a message in Discord. Some more embassy stuff going on. But man, is this gonna be a 4-1 stalemate? I mean, very easy. If you get some flanking Garys up, you know, neutralize this line, the 6-7 line. Gonna have to. Although 75th, they are heavily back here. I mean, it seems like whatever Easy does, like if they find a direction to come from, 75th just floods it. They just send bodies. But look at this. Like, this is a shit ton of dudes back here just to handle 3. I mean, if you're 75th, you don't know that it's just 3. I mean, unless you're trying to stream snipe and you're watching this, you know, 15 minutes after the fact. But Easy, though, starting to make some progress. Although these guys right here, right in frame, these 75th guys, the guys in red, looking rough for your boys. You know, if you're Easy, you don't like that sight. You know, it looks like they're just trading. I'm just, folks, I'm just taking it in. This is fantastic. Hell of a match. Oh. That was not an Axis flare. That was not an Easy flare. Yeah, I'd love to see a squad leader get up to these supplies. Looks like Dill Pickle. He just dropped a box of 150. I wish this guy would have come and like put that box here. I mean, unless he has another. I'd love to see a garrison somewhere in here. Start getting pressure from a different direction. Like, get guys here. Start taking the 6-7 line. You know, because then you're kind of setting yourself up for capping this point and moving on to A network. Because 75th, I mean, they're dug in. they are balls deep dug into Hamlet. Although now it's contested. Not being capped yet, but looks like we got a squad making their way in here. 75 just kind of rolled on past. Cap is starting to go Easy's way. But with a bombing run coming in, so this... Oh, hate seeing that Gary go down. Or that outpost go down. It looks like Easy calling in a bombing run combo of their own. With an airhead. G-Boy gets blown up. Oh, that's gonna chew up a lot of 75th bodies. And it looks like that's gonna buy Easy what it needs. At least to get this cap really going. Airhead coming in. 75th, they all know that airhead's coming. They have to. So, I mean, if you're Forbes squad, you gotta defend this thing with your life. I'm surprised this tank... he probably hasn't got any marks, but I'm surprised that tank isn't just turning and trying to take it out. Bonzo, though. He dies. Does he get a nade on it? Oh, that was close. Landed in the building, though, I believe. But that airhead's gonna get a spawn off. Bringing in a precision strike as well. That gets one guy. Oh, man. Calviso. I mean, these guys... Not a huge spawn. Kind of surprised. Kind of surprised. Looks like 75th doesn't really know exactly where this thing is. Well, they're landing arty rounds kind of close. Looks like they have a rough idea. But man, I'd love to see like another squad of Easy guys spawning in on this. Yeah, because they really need some heavy cap weight right now. Ooh, they've... I'm not sure if that was just dispersion, but it looks like they might have figured out where that is. Because now Artie is pounding this area. It looks like Easy knows that there's a 75th spawn point over there. Yeah, both teams just gonna shell the shit out of these spawn plates. Oh, man. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Some guys make it, though. Airhead's still up, although it is chewing up bodies right now. And it looks like 75th. They're getting grenades out here. Are they gonna blow this thing up? Ooh, okay, that's the spawn I was looking for. Yep, 12. He does exactly what's going on. Damn, my man, he does exactly what needs to be done, but that gets Easy guys right on the point. Looks like a 76. He's coming in. Is that Hagrid? No, that's Shower Thoughts. They are on their way in. That was the final spawn on the airhead, though. But man, yeah, I mean, Easy. They're set up so well. They just have to break this. They just have to get in there. 75th though, they're doing a fantastic job of defending this. Holy smokes, this 76, he could really cause some havoc. I mean, unless my man, well, looks like Spoopy just went down. Him and Ramses. But 75th though, answering the call. Oh my Lanza. I mean, wow. And Easy, I mean, they're just sticking around. Maxi Pad, he might come in here and burn something up real quick though. Looks like he's taking it slow. But all these Easy guys. Minister taking out Maxi Pad. Ooh. Tank shell. At 76, finally figuring out where they are. He burns an outpost. He might burn another. That being said, though, Easy starting to take the point. Looks like they're in pretty strong position. I'd love to see Abel and Queen, or Abel and Option, start pushing this direction. Garrison behind them goes warm, though. And that's my man, Shep. Sneaking around, seeing if he can pry anything. Bombing run coming in from 75th. It might wipe this entire Easy contingent right here. Yeah, here it comes. Yeah, and if you're Trip... Oh, he just died. Wow. I was going to say, if you are an Easy squad lead and you are on the line between Hamlet and A Network, get a supply guy up, get a Gary up, like, as soon as this shit flips. If it flips. The 75th just spawned back. And they're defending, and now they are taking the fields. So, it is easy to have any spawns back here. Okay, they have one garrison there. Brinjar's OP still here, so they can still get guys back, because it's really not a big force. But they are still losing it, though, because those two guys are in the strong point. So, if you just get a couple bodies in the strong point, you're good. But 75th... Man. What a rally. What a rally. Sounds like a Panther coming up. Final point getting contested. So it looks like Easy's responding to it. Now they're defending it. Oh. This Panther's gonna end up killing the 76. I don't think the 76 knows where he is. No, he does not. Panther, my man, the Shadow. Getting the kill on the 75th 76. And it looks like 75th. Still getting pressure on the fields. I mean, look at that big old spawn over there. You know, just to the east. That is one thing. 75th doing a really good job of like managing like pressure with spawns. So obviously they have a Gary like somewhere over here in this direction, but like they'll spawn on if they want to get pressure. If they don't want to get pressure, they'll spawn back here and handle Hamlet. So I mean, doing a really good job of spawn management. Yeah, kind of like a good old flip-flop between the points. Between like where you want to go and where you need to go. The 75th, once again. And it's only a few guys. I mean, the flare's only showing a few guys. That's it. But Easy is starting to take Hamlet. So these guys need to get to the point itself. The strong point. There's not a huge amount of dudes from 75th. And just like that, though. I mean, 75th stacking the bodies, though. More flares going up. They want to know how many dudes are here. And just like that, Easy still being pretty heavy on Hamlet. It's like 75th has the numbers. I don't know. This is strange. I think 75th just has like, they're not really prioritizing tanks. They just have a shit ton more infantry. While like Easy might have like all 3 tank crews. I mean, said you got a Panther and some infantry, balls deep in the point. Easy might need this to make it back, take it back to a 3-2 game. This Panther though, he's got smoke in front of him. That strafe run, that was a 75th strafe run. I mean, damn. I thought the seesaw battle would be, you know, between Buford A. Nowhere. I gotta realize it'd be on Hamlet. Man, but this game has been awesome. Heavy back and forth between these teams. I mean, easy. It's like, and all their garrisons south of the point got wiped. They only have this one between Hamlet and the fields. I mean, that's pretty good because you're keeping pressure between the 2 points. But like, and even those are being looked after. You know, you got Shep and Weiser. They're already back here perusing around, looking for this thing. Looks like Shep might finally get it. You might hear it. Oh no, it's just actually back over here. So Shep, he might hear it, but he doesn't quite see it. But still, that being said, I mean, just looking at this battle unfold. I even got a Panther that's kind of fucked up. Getting repaired by Gilliwaff. Although Wilby's looking for him. Yeah, this is insane. And they get a red zone Gary up in the 4 grids. I'm kind of surprised. I'm zooming over here. Yeah, there is nobody around from 75th.
He's backing up. He's backing up.
Oh, he's backing up. So I do only have local chat on. I don't have, you know, squad or command chat on. Yeah, 76. They had to put in a Greyhound on their way in. It's like the Greyhound. Yeah, he's gonna lock out that Gary for a minute. Doesn't look like he knows where it is, so he's gonna lock it out. And once he gets past it, you know, guys will be able to spawn again. And then there's a 76 right beneath me. It's actually Haggard and Kalashnikov. Looks like they just blew some shit up. But man, 75th. And for some reason, guys are shooting their own tank. Probably just having fun. I don't know. But man. 75th. Man, this is strong defense. And the garrison northwest of Fields is warm. Yeah, looks like Shep and Nick finally figured out where the hell this thing is. Looks like Shep just took it out. Yep. Cost takes out the supplies. My man, I heart Costco Pizza. He gets taken out. But man, that is... That's kind of... It's rough. It's rough. I mean, Easy's not done. I mean, there's still 39 minutes left almost, but... Man, 75th. They've been in control since they've capped A network. You know, Easy's threatened a few times, but pretty much since that, 75th has been in control of this match. I mean, I'm just taking it in, folks. I'm just watching this. I mean, checking out the node situation. You know, 530 munitions, 185 manpower, 360 fuel. They did have a Panther. He's actually back in HQ. Looks like he is repairing and getting replenished on ammunition. Panzer IV, they have a light. So... See, it sounds like there's a tank beneath me. Yeah, 76. Once again headed by my man Hagrid. Hagrid Kalashnikov and naders. But yeah, I mean, this fight's far from over. I mean, if you're 75th, you can't go to sleep. You know, easy squad, they're coming with it. Well, the fields, now that's being contested. And it's, once again, it's not a lot of dudes. Just like Chips, you know, Leonidas, Chris JT, MaxiPad. I mean, it's really not a ton of dudes. Chips knows where that garrison's at now, by the way. And Brinjar's OP is warm. Oh. Ranger getting a little gunfight with Think Tank. Getting up the garrison, that's good to see. Calvis taking out Think Tank. Although Chris JT, Chips, and MaxiPad, they just took out the garrisons. They're kind of controlling the eastern side of the map right now. I mean, man, if you're easy, that's rough for your boy. Hamlet goes contested for a second. It flickers. So don't really have enough manpower to make an airhead play go. Yeah, Easy just might have to do this the old-fashioned way as they start capping. They start getting the bodies into the point. And Easy taking control of the hamlet, looks like. I mean, this is a strong presence. Easy's putting up a recon plane. They want to see what's north of Hamlet. I mean, look at that. I mean, they are flooding. And they're going to call in a bomb run over here. Looks like there's the plethora of troops that we could see to the western side of Hamlet. I mean, this is a shit ton of 75th guys. I'm not sure. Maybe Easy caught him in transition. You know, between defense and offense. Bomb run coming in, though. Is there a garrison over here it could wipe? Yeah, garrison's right here. Is that in the path? It is just missing it. But still, I mean, they're going to rack up so many kills. I don't think they're going to take it out. Oh, they do take it out. Damn. So that 75th spawn wave is wiped. So that means Easy. They are going to take Hamlet. They do have some guys on A network. Let's get the tunes ready. Just like that, back to 3-2. Damn. Easy bringing it back. Do they have anything? They don't really have much. They do have a garrison up. It looks like Stabneil was trying to defend it. I mean, it's right behind me. Does get a spawn wave off on it.
He's close, I don't know where. Nice
Costco looks like he just pulled off the quick scope. Damn.
Gary, right here. Gary.
Oh, looks like they found the 75th Gary. My man Sith. He's on it. And just like that, Easy coming back. They're starting to clear out the strong point. 75th with an answer, though. They gotta have a spawn from somewhere. No, it's just the dudes that are already around. Plus a few extras. Looks like... Yeah, Easy does have a outpost up. Probably in this trench. Yep, there it is right there. It's Sorry for the hectic camera movement. The 75th, they're coming back with some numbers. They're pissed. And 75th pretty much on top of that outpost. But easy. Oh, here comes the blue tide. They're coming in with the Crimson Tide, looking to meet them. This is amazing. This is a fantastic battle. Can't count either of these teams out. 75th had their foot on Easy's neck for a hot minute. But Easy, though, coming back. We're witnessing the clash. Easy's trying to blow up a 76 right here. Oh. Potatoes didn't quite finish the job. Shower Thoughts gets him.
Push him.
He's got to realize that there's dudes here. Yep. And that 76 only has the gunner in it.
He might splash you. He might splash you so quick.
Oh, calling out the splash. Did they get the satchel on it? Yes, it is on. That 76 is toast unless somebody takes that off. But man, this right in here. This back and forth. Oh, bodies flying everywhere. Oh, man. This is a hell of a clash. I mean, look, it's Easy with a nice, solid kind of front line here. I mean, that being said, though, 75th, they got guys in key spots. You know, came up the casualties, you know, for the Easy team, but, you know, Easy getting a nice little push going. They got one coming up the wheat field, and they got one coming up to this field right over here. Although 12 has to defend this Gary. Has to defend this Gary. This is huge. Spawn wave coming in. And no baddies too close. They gotta know that dudes are out here.
Yeah. Guys, we gotta get close. Oh, I'm so fucked.
Oh, you love to hear it.
Yeah, this is true.
That's gotta be, that's another Easy recon plane. 2 Panthers in the back. Get these in the fight. Get these showing the point. Oh, where are, I'm about to say, they gotta be like right here. Yeah, 1 Panther. Where's the other Panther? He's coming up behind. Yeah, if they can get both Panthers up here showing the point, that'd be huge. Well, that being said, Hamlet's getting toasty. Yeah, 75th, they're always keeping a squad, like, on the pressure. That's good. Right now, all this cap weight from all these guys up here is kind of keeping Easy from losing this right now. Yeah, this is huge. These 75th guys, I mean, they're balls deep in the strong point. Might start seeing Hamlet swing a little bit that way. Easy needs to get guys back here handling shit. Quick. This is not even a big force. Like I said, it's literally just 5 guys. And a couple of them just went down. Big Bear. Huge play. Now, if Ramsey's and Whiskey Tango can come in and kind of find this guy's outpost, might shut down that spawn. But Maxi Pad. This guy's been putting in work. Takes out the garrison, I think that was over here. Wipes the OP. I mean, 75th kind of dominating certain aspects. Like, they'll have a guy just come out, push, and wipe everything. But that being said, 27 minutes left. And change. Easy with one garrison pushing A network. Might need to diversify that push. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? The 76 getting gangbanged by a Puma and a Panther. Where's the other Panther's coming up too? He's trying to join the party. Oh man. Yeah, these guys who just combine firepower. Well, we'll watch this Panther as he goes in. I kind of want to see how this goes. Forbes gets killed by Free the Chickens and then gets finished off by his own tank. But yeah, if this guy can rally up with like a couple squads infantry, they can push A network. So he's turning around. The other 76 is already up here. The Puma's balls deep. Him and Sir Flex, they own the compound. That being said though, let's go. Let's check out Hamlet before we get too deep in A network. Once again, just a couple squad leads. Well, Chips just went down, but you know, Chips and Wise are constantly keeping some pressure back here. But I'd love to see Easy get their Panthers, like rally up with infantry and push A network hard. In fact, this guy's over here just wiping up. Is there? Yeah, there is a garrison over there. Hamlet's starting to be capped. Once again, it's just, if you're Easy, you can't panic. Just get some guys back here. You know, just like that, they're already kind of defending. Oh, this Panther's sounding like he's kind of fucked up. Let's follow him in. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he needs to find a friendly spawn point, get an engineer, and help his ass out. Either that, or, you know, if I'm Easy, I'd love to see a repair station somewhere in this area for this Panther to come back to. Kind of surprised there's a lack of, you know, repair stations on the field. And 75th, I mean, it's not a huge amount of dudes, but it's enough. It's enough to make Easy, you know, start to, you know, it's enough to make Easy concerned and start bringing forces back off the front line. Like a majority of these guys from Easy, you know, that we see in the screen, a lot of them need to just start pushing A network. You know, have some dedicated defensive squads. Maybe you guys spending a life back here, clear this up. But Easy needs to keep the pressure on A network. Because right now, I mean, basically all of 75th, minus, what, 6 to 8 guys is in this picture right now. So, I mean, from Easy's standpoint, a majority of your forces need to be pushing A network right now. Not trying to be too critical. You know, they're a team that's trying. This 75th isn't making it easy on them. But, man. You got this far. Get over the finish line. And if you're 75th, I mean, you're playing this extremely well. I mean, turn around to Hamlet real quick. You know, if Chips and Wiser, if they can just keep outposts up, you know, just keep forces, you know, kind of perusing around Hamlet, might be it, man. They might, you know, Easy might overcommit on defense, like, just when they shouldn't be. You know what I mean? But, that being said, though, 75th. Oh, the Panther. He's getting a kill. I'd love to see him just stick with this infantry and start showing the shit out of A network. They got another one coming up too. Oh man. Both Panthers. If this one's hurt and he can't repair, and they have 380 fuel, so like not too long from now they'll be able to get another. Yeah, it might be time to dive it. Although Easy might not have a choice. They got MGs coming up and a 76. Oh, but we got a clash in our hands. Who's getting the next shot off? Panther hits him. 76 finishes the Panther though. So that Panther, he might have got hits off tracks. And this Panther, you immediately see him. He smells blood in the water. Easy's got to be calling out that 76. Like, hey, this guy's hurt as fuck. Take him out. No. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. He just blew his chance. Panther doesn't quite know where the 76 is. That's led by Jizzbeard. Oh, no. That was huge. That 76 played that so well. Man. Can this 76 get a twofer? Like, can he get both Panthers? That'd be amazing. That would honestly be amazing. Oh, 76 actually got satcheled. G-Boy. Oh, man, G-Boy. Oh, Ducks, what a play. Ducksaw is defending his tank. Smoking looked like he was going to try to make a satchel play, but couldn't. But man. This is amazing. Easy, making a big thrust. They might be able to pull it. They are starting to get cap progress. I mean, easy. Like, every blue guy in the frame, start making their way into that strong point. You know, obviously you don't want everybody in there. You want some guys kind of flanking around, making sure like 75th can't get back in there. Well, right now, this could be it. 20 minutes left. You don't know if you're going to get another chance like this. Enemy bombing run coming in. There is an airhead. Oh, I think that bombing run, yeah, it misses the garrison, but it gets some timely kills. It looks like Nick, he's looking for this thing. Yeah, I mean, it's just northeast of him. He misses it. Bunch of easy guys spawn in. Uh-oh. He almost gets killed by a tank right there. But man, yeah, easy. Airhead coming in. 75th has to know where that thing is. This Panther should honestly sacrifice himself to defend that airhead. Airhead's instantly red hot. Bonzo gets killed though. But you can see, since he's just laying there, he's probably telling his team, hey, this airhead's like right on my body. So they know where it is. 75th starting to land some arty by it. Yeah, this Panther, I would honestly use this Panther's wreck as extra armor and just start showing the point. And the Panzer IV coming up. Where's he at? He's right here. He is charging in. I mean, this is where the lemonade's made, folks. On my Lanta. I mean, is this it? Is this really it? I mean, this is amazing. Airhead's still up. 75th dropping some supplies on point, but instantly get deleted by a tank round. E-Rock coming in with the timely repairs. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Oh. Dude, the precision strike just misses the Panzer IV. Oh man. 76. He's right around the corner.
Coming on that side. Oh, point your gun
And it
that
looks
way.
like easy with the 3-2. Oh my god. Wow. Dude, this is hype as fuck. Oh my god. Maxi Pad taking out the Panzer IV. Garrison south of Point is down. Airhead's probably going to have like another spawn or two on it. Looks like this bombing run's just going to clear out the forces that are to the west. But yeah, if you're easy, you need to get a garrison up here ASAP. Or a garrison on point. Yeah, it sounds like, yeah, there's a Stewie. He's driving around. He's trying to make sure that doesn't happen. But yeah, if you're easy, damn. What a comeback. Down 4-1. 75th is stepping on your neck. Almost getting the 5-0. And coming back to make it 3-2. What a game. Oh, it looks like 75th. Yeah, they got an outpost close. It looks like the Panther, he blows up a 76. Look at this red tide starting to come on in. Coming in from northwest to Point. Easy, you gotta get... Do they have a garrison up? Okay, they have one up in the Point. They're dropping extra supplies. I'd love to see one or two down here. Because a garrison just in the Point, if that's all you got... You know... 75th, they have a bombing run coming. They're gonna wipe that thing. And it looks like easy. Starting to come back. They have to find this outpost to kill it. Of course, Weiser, we saw him pressuring Hamlet. He just gets blown the fuck up. Outpost is still over here. Sir Flex gets it. Damn. Of course, I'm right next to the flares. See that thing popping off. And all those guys, honestly, now that they burnt this, they need to turn to the northwest. Because it looks like 75th. Their whole team's probably going to start spawning coming on in. And Duck Saws. He ends up getting ran over by his own Panther. That wasn't even Preach that killed him. Yeah, if you're that Panther, you're just hauling ass. You're just getting the fuck out of there. Major basically Zach. He actually just gets killed by an MG. But man. What a fight. This was spectacular. And easy. Doing what they should. They're going to plug this because they know this is like 1 out of 2 big approaches for the Allies. They're coming in from this compound in the northwest. Just trying to get in here. So they're doing a good job shutting that down. Get another garrison up to the east. I'd love to see some more down here in this row right here. But easy. Man, I thought 75th had it, man. I really did. They were looking like they're gonna get the 5-0, but easy, man, coming back, showing some really good resolve. And if you're 75th, if you end up losing this, I mean, there's still 13.5 minutes left. I mean, nobody is out of anything right now. 75th could very easily turn this shit around and retake it. But that is one thing about A Network. It is tough to take it when you're starting from scratch. Well, of course, my man Jizzbeard. What's his full name? Jizzbeard the Pirate. What the fuck? I'll give it to the 75th guys. They they got some creative names. I'll give them that. And once again, they're starting to take this compound. Look at this. They're getting up right up on it pretty much. I'm gonna Captain Dingus. Although E-Rock, Forbes, and Sir Flex and some others, they have some words to say about that. But man, easy TAC team. At one point down 4-1 with the 5-0 threatening, bringing it all the way back to a 3-2. And that was a friendly recon plane. And yeah, if you're easy, start pushing the boys up. Start taking ground. Shut off 75th from getting back into the point. Love seeing this garrison pop back up. You know, get your defensive guys in the 6. Get everybody pushing up. Claim the 5. It looks like they got 2 Panthers pushing up this northwest flank to do it. So that should slow down the 75th push from the northwest as they blow up. Get a couple big explosions right there. What even was that? Oh, one of them was a Greyhound. The other one was a repair station. So yeah, a couple big booms. That being said, though, once again, 75th owning the western or the eastern flank. They are heavy in this area of the map right here. They are heavy in that area. So I mean, if you're easy, I'd love to see some guys starting to make their way down this road. You know, start getting some flanking fire on this. Looks like they have some guys spawning in. So I'd love to see these guys right here, start pushing their way up to this hedgerow. And then if they're winning gunfights, get up to this hedgerow. I'd love to see them start getting some flanking fire on 75th. But if you're 75th and they aren't doing that, I mean, you have a clear avenue right to the point. But easy, though, starting to make it tough. Kind of getting a little bit of a reflection of what we saw at the start. Is this northwestern push? Looks like they just took something out. Looks like a Stuart. Yeah, these 2 tanks up here, until these Panthers get dealt with, this northwestern push from 75th probably isn't going to bring a whole lot. And Pilfer Monkey, he's just hiding. He doesn't really have a choice. But that being said, though, I mean, constant pressure. 75th, once again, doing an excellent job of just constantly keeping weight where it needs to be kept. Nick, though, he's taking some stuff down.
Just got one of them.
Like some supplies. Stab Neil. Deep thoughts. Is he gonna take him out? Shoots him right in the butt. Absolutely no pity for your man. That's crazy. 75th, even getting a wider flank. But time is running down. Rocket coming in. I don't know if he's trying to aim for a Gary or what. He sure was trying. But man, oh, I'm not gonna get too into that. There's so much going on around the point. I'm wondering where the hell I should even go. But yeah, checking out the map, I mean, I'd love to see Easy just push out here and start clearing out this part of the map. Like, if you know pressure's coming from there, you gotta answer it. Well, that being said, 75th. Starting to get some guys flanking around. If these guys can kind of do a sweep, like make their way, just clearing the garrisons behind, I mean, they might kind of put easy into a little cauldron up here. On A network. Kind of force them to, like, all spawn there. And then blow them out of the water with a bombing run. Yeah, I mean, this is a hell of a battle. Sir Flex killing free the chickens. Oh boy. Sir Flex, he's stacking the bodies. Him and Fail. And they were right on the other side of the hedge from each other. Sir Flex, he's picking them up, putting them down. Oh boy. Let's say, where's their Gary at? Oh, maybe it's deeper than we thought. I mean, unless Dill Pickle just took it out. That's probably why these guys are back here spinning. But still, they did the smart thing and landed the supplies in the zone that you can't really get into. Actually, Gary's right here. Oh, for a second I thought I saw a satchel thing. I'm like, damn, they're all about to blow up. But easy. I mean, this is exactly what you need. Get guys shutting down this area. Like, yeah, the 75th might own the courtyard, but prevent them from getting out of it. Easy, starting to do the right thing. Looks like my man default. He needs to start taking this thing down. He does. Although 75th, they do have more supplies in the area that you can't get into. So it's not going to be much of Red Baron to just slap another Gary down. In fact, he's looking to. After he gets a kill. And he's about to slap another one down. As soon as that thing is green, he's going to throw it up. Alright, he just puts on an outpost. Interesting. So that was the northwestern corner. Looking at the eastern side of the map. Once again, this is kind of 75th's bread and butter. Yeah, they really chose one side of the map to control, and this time it happened to be the east. I mean, they have tons of cherries. Pretty much east and northeast of A network. When they kind of sit on A network, you can see the dispersal of forces. But easy, I mean, pretty much their whole team's looking that way. So it's kind of rough for 75th not having this, this pincer anymore. Oh, looks like they're making some headway. But, I mean, so many bodies just around the point. It actually looks like an airhead's on its way in. That's definitely going to be accompanied by a bombing run. Yeah, I mean, where is this thing landing? It's landing right in the middle of the field. Oh boy. And I don't hear a bombing run coming with it. So they might not have the munitions for this. Or he's calling it in now. Yeah, it's on the way. And now the point's contested. Easy still has a Gary on point. They still have all the Garys kind of surrounding the point. Yeah, if you're easy, it's time to fucking scram and get back into the point. Because that, oh my gosh. So many bodies just entered the point from 75th. In fact, if I'm easy, I might as well just call a bombing run over the top of the point. But they answer. They got guys in here too. Oh my god. This is pure chaos. guys everywhere. This is amazing. I mean, this is what you came for, folks. Sherman or Stewart coming in. Oh man, the bombing run. Stewie goes down. 75th still capping though. The bomber run coming in north of the point. Does it get enough? No, still set plenty. They're sending in tankers out too. Everybody just get in that point. 2 satchels going off. Oh my god, Gary's still alive. In fact, if I'm easy, I'm thinking of dropping an airhead myself. Yeah, if 75th can finish this. Every one of their mother is about to spawn on that Gary. Every one of their mother. It's not locked, so that's good. Nick might... Oh, Nick doesn't lock it. Everybody spawns in. Look at this. It's just blueberries versus cherries. Who is gonna win? Look at them all running in against each other. This is amazing. Hey, the Gary is still up. Oh my god. This is the craziest finish I've ever seen. Garrison goes down. And that, ladies and gents, that's... Wow. 75th. This is amazing. And just like that, 75th, the last second victory. Oh my god. I am dumbfounded. I mean, 75th. My hat goes off to you. Holy shit. That. That was outstanding. I mean, if I could, folks watching at home, if I could get a slow clap on that one. Holy smokes. And with a final of 2-3. Oh my, who even gets my command? I mean, this was insane. Sir Flex a lot, my man was carrying. Him and Forbes. I gotta give it, just because he was clapping cheeks. I mean, basically Zach. Hell of a play. Absolute hell of a play. You know, the airhead, the tried and true, you know, airhead bombing run combo. Clinching the dub right there at the final second. My man, he timed that perfectly. I mean, that was one of the most insane battles I've ever watched in my life. I mean, holy smokes. I am I am stupefied by what I have just watched. That, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Looks like we're gonna get some post-game interview action. So holy smokes. What a game. That I got ripped to that one. Holy smokes. I'm flabbergasted. I need to take a shot too. That was amazing. Oh man. Holy smokes. Cheers. I've never, I mean, I've seen some crazy ends to, like, you know, matches in the past, like teams capping like the very last second, but like, oh man, that was absolutely insane. That was absolutely insane. I'm gonna see. Looks like Steam wants to restart. Oh, screw it, I'll restart Steam. Folks, what? Oh man, that is. I'm just. That was wild as hell. I am. I can't believe it. Looks like Nick Dev added me. Yeah, let me just grab these guys. Let's go Toxic. And basically Zach. Hop in the. Alright. Like I said, they want an interview, I'll give them an interview. That was gnarly. That was as awesome as it gets, folks. Man, I am stupefied by all that. Holy smokes. Oh. Hey, my man, what's up?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you see these channels? I just started building this shit today, really. But
Yeah, I can see it, but there's a giant lock symbol next to it, so I can't enter it without you pulling me in.
okay, because
That's why I jumped into the other one.
Yeah, I tried setting up the transfer room to like you hop in here and then I pull you up. But man, what a fucking game.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy.
Oh,
For an FNF, that was pretty sweaty.
oh my god, dude, I was
for not being the sweaty server.
yeah, because I was like before the match, I was like, my money's probably on easy. They have the experience. They've gone up against big teams before. Like they kind of know like what to expect. But 75th, I mean, it's a testament to you guys being down 4-1 with 75th kind of threatening the 5-0 here and there. Like they'd get some cap pressure, a few guys. But huge testament to you guys, clawing your way back. It's 3-2. It's like, man, like now we're winning, now we're doing great. But 75th, man, I mean, if you watch the stream, I mean, 75th, crazy bombing head or airhead with a bombing run play. I mean, to win it. I mean, that was spectacular.
And I was so close to counter bombing that airhead, and before I could click a bomb, already blew me up.
Oh, dude. Yeah, already.
Yeah, there already was pummeling us because only one of our recon squads went back there. And also, when we do FNF, we switch it up. We don't like our guys who normally play certain positions, like in comp. They like to do other stuff in FNF. So we usually, a lot of times, we do have like people tanking who don't normally tank, and tankers playing infantry and stuff like that. This game, we did have all of our tank crews like were actual tank crews, but our like one of our recon squads weren't a normal recon squad that we normally use. We had like we usually, for comp games, we have like a plan and we have, it's set up who's going to be where and doing what. For this, since it was just FNF, we just said YOLO and just do what you want.
That being said, ladies and gentlemen, that was Toxic NBK from Easy joining the chat. Of course, my man Wiser from 75th. I mean, what a game. Like, the fact that I'm able to cast that shit, that was amazing. But here, let me also bring up, I'm guessing this is Smoking as well?
Correct.
What's up?
No, I'm just making sure who's who. So LRG, that's Smoking, right?
Yep, that's me.
Tight, but
Single-handedly one of the wildest games I've ever been a part of.
yeah,
Down to the wire.
Yeah, I was just telling Toxic. I mean, you know, you guys. I was impressed. I figured, honestly, since Easy, they have, I guess, more experience would be a way to put it. Uh, they played in seasonal, like they've been, doing some other stuff, playing some other clans and stuff. But I mean, 75th. I mean, once you guys cap the midpoint, like after losing right away, I mean, you guys were up 4-1 with your foot on Easy's neck for a hot minute, and that was impressive. I thought that was awesome. And then credit to Easy. I mean, they brought all the way back to a 3-2, but my man basically Zach here with the airhead bomb
Bro,
arm combo.
dude, you have no fucking idea. I was like, that was so fucking stressful.
Yeah, that was one of our most stressful games, I would say. We don't have that many last second caps like that, and that was, oh man. I mean, when we had Hamlet, it felt like, we owned Hamlet, but it felt like we were attacking, man. Like Easy, their guys are such shooters, man, and they were just in every hedge, it felt like, and they were just not missing shots.
Honestly, like I was struggling to backup garrisons were such a pain for me because they kept constantly being taken down. I had 16 garrisons built just on my own, and your recon element was just constantly fucking me. Every garrison, like I had like recruited 2 to 3 squads just to come back there just to help replace garrisons with their support swaps. So your guys were doing a hell of a job. Everywhere I wanted to go, there was a guy just chilling there. Good map coverage.
I don't even necessarily know if it was recon that was doing that. I think it was just regular infantry guys.
Was it? Oh, okay, well, whoever it was, some of those guys are fucking top shooters.
Dude, by the way,
I'd be driving a supply truck 30, top speed. I'm getting shot out of it by what single fire.
your crossfire on the little compound on the side of artillery, man, that was so crazy. Like the only way you can get in was from that one door. So good. Honestly, you guys did great. That was so close.
From 5 corners or from the other?
Yeah, 5 corners, like over there, like that area. We couldn't get into that little courtyard from any other direction besides the door. Every time we tried to do like an outside flank into the courtyard to take it over, or just get sniped by somebody. MG placements were like immaculate over there.
Damn. So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by basically Zach, Smokin', and Wiser from 75th, Toxic NBK from Easy. I mean, I've seen a lot of hell loose in my day, but that match, holy shit. Like I said, Easy coming with the initial cap, looking strong, but 75th, I mean, you guys were excellent at, whenever you lost that midpoint, like right off the jump, like squad leads replacing outposts, you kept the pressure on Easy and like really prevented them from pushing out and like clearing you guys out. And then because of that, recap the mid, slowly kind of pushed Easy back to the border, had that nice flanking squad, get onto Hamlet and cap it. I thought, I mean, both teams, but 75th, I mean, you guys were not saying I expected you to be bad. Let's pump the brakes on that, but you guys definitely exceeded any expectation I could possibly have. That performance was immaculate, I thought. And then, like I said, the Easy to Toxic, I mean, you guys were up 4-1 with your foot on Easy's neck. And Easy turned around and, went up 3-2. I mean, both teams throwing punches. I mean, the game to end how it did was poetic as fuck, in my opinion. That was awesome.
Yeah, once we were pushed all the way back to fields was when we kind of like took a moment and like got our shit together, because it was like, okay, this is like an actual comp match. This isn't like FNF. Like we need to start, designating lanes of attack and start telling people, like dedicated areas to go to. Because again, like I said, a lot of people, we just jumped into it without like preparation or without like, designated squads or anything like that. And then so like once we got pushed all the way back to 4-1, we're like, oh shit, okay, this squad's defense, this squad is the F column, this squad's the E column, and like started actually trying to organize it and pushed it all the way back to AA. But man, at the end, was your guys' entire team inside AA? Because we had one last spawn wave on that Gary, and like our entire team spawned at that Gary inside the point, and I expected to see it at least go to contest, but we were still losing, and we had like 40 guys in there.
I told my entire
Yeah.
defense at like 350 that this airhead is our last hope. Get everybody, no more defense. Everyone stacking on this. So the airhead went down probably at a minute left. So we were relying on strictly OPs at this point. So if we had no garrisons that were close, other than for the ones that were on cattle sheds, so we were holding it on by the skin of our teeth, to be honest. I was right there in the cap zone too, so obviously commander gives that little oomph into it. So I don't know if that helped keep it off that contested. But your Panther rolled up right fucking beside me as I watched your entire team spawn on that garrison, and I was just trying to not shit myself. So
to give you some perspective, watching from admin cam, you guys even had like tankers like spawning on that airhead, rushing it.
Yes.
Like
We did.
Yeah, our guys actually called that out, that they have tankers spawning on the airhead. And I was like, the only people I think I didn't have in the point were my tank crews and like my artillery guys, but I should have just told the artillery to deploy forward at that point.
I honestly thought about bringing them back, but they were keeping to the best of their ability, your spawn waves at bay. So I just told them that their shells were detrimental to us winning that area.
Yeah, we only had one recon team. The entire game tried to engage Artie, and like the entire first half of the game, they couldn't even get back there to get an OP up. Then when they finally did, the spotter came back to the point to shoot a flare, and then the OP got burnt. And then after that, it was just no more dealing with Artie.
man, but yeah, that was if like at the end of the match, like I'm literally, as far as the camera goes, I'm like between like the two waves, like spawning in and clashing, and it's just literally 50 cherries, of 75th guys and like 40 something blueberries of like easy guys just clashing at that midpoint. But that was, I mean, I'm still like beside myself, like just how epic that was. Like that's like the best word I can describe it. Like 75th, I can tell you guys learned a lot from when you guys played easy, as otters. Because it seemed like you guys would have like heavy spawns, like where you wanted to create pressure. Like, I'd see like you'd have a Gary, like when you guys had Hamlet, you had a Gary that was like kind of close to Hamlet. Like when easy would really push, like you guys just mass spawn on that, clear out Hamlet. And then it looked like you had a garrison like towards fields, and it's like, okay, like we finally want to push fields, let's spawn over there and get some numbers there. So I thought it was really interesting, like seeing like, the balance that you guys carried for like most of the match, while easy was kind of stuck like primarily being offensive with you guys being up 4-1. But yeah, shit. That was Smoking, you got anything? I mean, that was
I'm happy with our guys. We've been working on keeping our front line like nice and strong, not letting anything past us, like controlling the flanks. I mean, on Hamlet, we definitely could have done better with our defensive Garys. But other than that, like I'm really proud of my guys, especially Easy's a great team, and we did good. That's all I can say. I'm happy with them.
Yeah, I mean, I think both teams should be proud. I mean, like I said before, 75th. I mean, you guys were pretty much pushing the gas down, trying to get a 5-0, and for easy to turn around, make it 3-2, and then ultimately lose 2-3. I mean, both teams should be walking away from this pretty happy with the result.
Yeah, that was a great game.
So
yeah, it was definitely sweaty.
Games that come down to the wire, like I'm just gonna say this now, like any red line garrisons were practically obsolete. If you guys watch the VOD later, Toxic, I was quite literally dumping garrisons like maybe 4 grid squares away from fields, even just so that way we had something where people could spawn in on it to flank for an attack, so that way they could work off their OPs. My red line garrisons were just like they were constantly locked at all times, so we were on. We didn't exactly have any attack going. We had like 1.5 squads for fields exactly, and then the rest was like trying to like focus on Hamlet while I was trying to just replace what you guys were constantly doing to me on AA network. There were so many times where I was in a supply truck and like just like the last time I stopped getting in supply trucks because the last straw was I took the largest flank with a supply truck all the way down the right field, and the Lux randomly just happened to be there coming straight at me. So I just decided I wasn't gonna do it anymore. So, getting those backline gear, you guys really made it hard for me.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'd see a lot of Garys get locked out, in red territory for easy, and I'd see them like constantly like seeking out. Like it seemed like both teams are really good at like figuring out where each other's Garys were. Sorry,
Yeah, I
Toxic.
mean, after I was gonna say, or just to add on to that, I mean, after enough time playing a map, you kind of know where the Garys are gonna be. So it's unless they come up with something really off the wall, unless like any team, comes up with something really off the wall. For the most part, it's kind of relatively known where the garrison locations are going to be for either team. I'd say. I mean, you don't really have a lot of options, especially if it's like a good chunk of the map is like open field. So it's it's
Yeah.
okay. It's not going to be in the field. It's not going to be that field. But there's a wheat field right there. That's probably where it's at. So just go comb the wheat field.
Yeah, just wait for the audio cue. That's all you need to do,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like guys like me, guys like you guys. I mean, like I got 2,300 hours in the game. I imagine you guys are close, but like, you just figure out where shit's gonna be. But I mean, still, like knowing where it is and being able to make a play on it, those are two completely different things. And I saw a lot of great plays where it seemed like a team would figure out where one is, like push it, but all of a sudden there'd be like a spawn wave and they clear it, or there'd be a spawn wave and a guy would clear the whole spawn wave and take it down. I mean, there was a lot of back and forth, like excellent clash. I mean, I figured this would be a good match, but I mean that was way beyond anything I expected. That was, I'm proud that this is happening during the embassy during like my second favorite creation, but like damn, like just as a spectator, I'm proud of both of you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thanks.
But that being said, I mean, any final thoughts? I mean, we've been talking here for a minute, probably gonna bullshit a little bit after the stream, but any final thoughts from? I guess we'll start with 75th as the victors.
Well,
Go
you
ahead,
go,
Smokey.
Zach.
Oh,
All right, man. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, no, this is why we came to the embassy to play over here. Great competition. Every team in here is really good, and we're really looking forward going up against all of you guys. Our guys are excited. We're excited.
Oh yeah. I guess basically Zach, before your guy cuts you off again.
Yeah. I was gonna say like that was a fantastic match, Easy. I look forward to a rematch, obviously, for another hard fought battle. Maybe one day we'll play against you guys, 10th Mountain.
Oh yeah,
Sometime.
I'll throw some guys on there for sure.
Hell yeah. But I'm definitely looking forward to all the competition, like Smoking said. Having those 50-man matches that are going to be absolutely brutal, bloodbath, hour and a half matches is kind of what we all want, right? No one wants to win too fast. No one wants to win or lose too fast either. So these matches are definitely what we were wanting. Really test our mettle. So great game.
Oh yeah, and then Toxic from Easy. You got anything for the boys?
Yeah, you guys did freaking great. You guys did a really good job. I didn't expect it to be that tough at first. And then once we got slapped in the face and got a reality check and we were down 4-1, you guys really, really made us fight for every inch back that we had lost. So, and also your guys' tanks were really good and your guys' ATs were really good because I was replacing tanks left and right.
Yeah. we were begging our ATs at the end of the match because like in the beginning it was like, oh man, this is I haven't seen a tank this entire match, and then during the last 40 or 30 minutes, I'd say like your Panthers were really stepping it up, killing everything, and we're like, man, what's happening? Like we're calling out for everyone to just kill these Panthers because it was your tank crews were killing us, man. They were sticking with their infantry. They were doing their job.
So what you're saying is if we had done the APL rules, we would have been 5-0'd.
Yeah, that is yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
jeez.
no, I'm kidding, man. No, your tanks are doing great, honestly. Like, I just feel like maybe our 76s had the drop on a few of your tankers is all.
Yeah, and I mean, even from the spectator's point of view, I mean, even when there would be like a Panther on 76 clash, like you'd see the 76. I mean, both sides would handle well, but like the 76 would like, it seemed like particularly Hagrid and Naders, like that tank. They would do an excellent job of like peeking, and like whenever they would take out one Panther and like another Panther would try to engage them, like disengaging, finding a new angle. And then once that second Panther like finally finds them, like getting the first shot off. So I thought 76 crews are like really good at like picking their engagements. I thought that was quite noteworthy. But that being said, everybody watching the stream, I gotta end this shit at some point because I imagine guys on here want to watch that. But I was gonna say GG's 75th coming out on top. Masterful performance, winning it right there, pretty much at the very end. And easy coming back from basically being in a huge hole right off the start, but taking about an hour to grind it out, get a lead. I thought both teams did extremely well. But that being said, thank you to basically Zach, Smoking, Toxic, and Wiser, from 75th and Easy respectively. But of course, I'm Colonel Matthews with the 10th Mountain Division. Thank you guys for watching the stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed the matchup. So thank you guys for tuning in, and hope everybody has a good night. So, see you.